and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me for another one of my videos. So it's the 1st of January, the first video of 2019. Whoop whoop. I hope you've all had a fantastic festive period in New Year and you're ready and excited for 2019. It is going to be a fantastic year. I feel it. I've seen a lot of people who are into like astrology and you know, like all the moon cycles and stuff, saying that 2019 is a really good energy year, and I think we fucking need that. Like 2018 for me was weird energy, weird energy. Amazing for career, absolutely baffling for personal life, absolutely baffling. And it was just a really weird energy I felt for the whole year. Very uncertain I felt, and I know a lot of people felt the same. Like I think depending on like what star sign you are, and like, you know, I've read it all on like my friends' pages of like, if you've got a certain thing in your star sign or moon sign, you know, you've been affected by stuff. So anyway, I know that a lot of people have felt very similar to me, and 2018 has been a fucking cracking open year, pretty much. A big year of transformation and cracking open, and a lot of the themes were leaving a lot behind in 2018. A lot of the themes were to release, to really let go and leave a lot behind, and I think that was for sure collective, not just like for Virgos or whatever. So what I want to talk to you today about is how to goal set for 2019, how to really, you know, get your shit in gear for 2019 and manifest the life of your dreams. Like, it's January, you've now got 12 months, you've got a brand new year, 2019, to create the life of your dreams. So what better time than right now to really get clear, to ask, to believe, and to receive this year. Like, make this the year that you are like, it's happening. It's not my improvement year, it's my receiving year, and that's definitely what I feel. Like, I feel like if anything, and let me know if anybody's the same, like 2016 was obviously a massively transformational year for me, a cracking open year. 2017, happy year. 2018, cracking open, abundant, like transformational year. So I'm hoping that this year is going to be a nice, abundant, happy, easy. Like, these are all the words I'm like putting out there for 2019. Ease, happiness, like just peace, like all of these like really happy phrases. So we've got 12 months ahead of us, so what better time than right now to really get clear and to set those goals. So a goals list can look like so many things. A simple list of everything you want to achieve this year, and there's nothing wrong with that. That still works really powerfully. I like to do those, and I have done them for the last few years, but some people like to get a little bit more visual than that, and that's where a vision board can be really beneficial right now. And this year I am going to do a vision board. It's currently halfway through December when I'm filming this, so I am going to be doing it really soon, just before the new year. And the reason why I felt like doing a vision board this year, I probably wouldn't normally do a vision board, is just because I just want to try something different. I'm like, something didn't work last year, so I definitely want to try something different this year. So I saw a really good post on Instagram, and I was like, yes, I definitely feel drawn to doing a vision board. So my vision board's just gonna, you know, I have an overall vision board, but my vision board specifically for 2019, I really want to like put some, you know, big bold words on there. Like I said, like happiness, love, ease, you know, just easy words of like happiness and calm and peace and things like that. And you know, I want to put some like holiday destinations on there. I want to put you know, there's not massively anything like career wise I can like think of. I think I just blew it out the ballpark in 2018. As much as I'm grateful for that, I am like, what could I think about now? So I think this year is a lot going to be like, you know, growing my merchandise range, like growing what I've already kind of built upon and launched essentially. So, you know, like I definitely like to do some more events and speaking things, so I'd put some pictures of that on there. And yeah, I think just holiday destinations, but I definitely want to like keep it very fluid, keep it very open in a positive way, because I feel like maybe last year was quite restrictive on what I wanted to happen throughout 2018, or quite, you know, very particular, shall we say, very concise, and yeah, it just didn't work out well, and I was very much taught that the universe was not going to work to my demands. It was going to work to its own demands, and it knew what was better for me. So I definitely want to, I think I've just got such a laid back approach about a lot of things now, so I think I definitely want to just keep a lot open, but equally, you know, just put a few career things on there, put a few holiday destinations. But I think for me, a lot of my manifestations this year are emotions, and a lot of them are like stability, happiness, calmness, peace, love, ease, things like that, like things just feeling very easy and fluid. And you know, if you're a twin flame, you'll feel me on this one. We all fucking want that. So I will definitely, like, that's what I plan to do on my vision board. So yeah, I could write these words down, but I feel like a vision board would just, if it feels better to me. And like I said, like, it has to feel good to you. So whether that is simply a goals list, you just write a list down and store it away, whether that's affirmations, whether that's a vision board, you know, there are so many different ways we can set our intentions or ask. But really, first of all, we've got to get clear on them. So a lot of people might think, right, I really want to do a vision board, for example, but I don't actually know what to ask for, or I don't actually know what I want. And this is what I sat down and did a couple of days ago. I was like, shit, what do I actually want to ask for? Because I ticked so many things off career-wise. I was like, right, well, what do I want to manifest? Like, what do I want to do this year? So really, it was more about emotions for me. It was all about my emotional state and kind of like my personal life more than career and work. So I think it's really, you know, it's good to include both aspects, personal life and career and stuff, or family, whatever. But I think it's first of all getting clear on what you want. Like, really sit down and think, right, what would be really good? Now, obviously, like, I could sit there and list a million things, but then I know like a lot of it would be controlling, a lot doesn't feel like I need to control it, if that makes sense. Like, a lot I just want to flow naturally when it's meant to happen. So that's why I'm not like really going very specific on my vision board, because I think I just went too specific last year. So there's nothing wrong with being specific. Like, I want to stress that, like, it's good to get specific, it's good to have a clear idea on what you want. But ideally, for me, I struggle with time frames. For me, I struggle with control. So putting such specific things on a vision board or on a goals list, like, I would feel like a failure if I didn't achieve those things. And I wouldn't be a failure. It would mean that maybe there's a better way of them happening or divine timing. But for me, as a control freak, I'm learning to let go of control. So for me, when we're looking at 2019, I don't want to force those things to happen in 2019. You know, if they're meant to happen in 2020, 2025, whatever, like, that's how it's meant to be. So if I was doing an overall vision board, I definitely would put, like, you know, a lot of things on there of what I'd love to achieve in my life. But I think with 2019 specifically, and I do really suggest this if you are a control freak like me, like, let's not put like really specific things. Like, hey, like, you know, for instance, like, let's just pluck some things out. If I was like, I'd love to appear on a TV show this year, that's a good thing to put. That's very broad, but it's specific but broad. So you could put, I'd like to appear on a TV show this year talking about spirituality. There we go. That would be a good broad manifestation. Not like pinning it to like, it has to be this morning, or it has to be on like the 2nd of February this year. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're leaving it broad, we're leaving it open, we're leaving it for creative solutions, and to the highest good of all, of course. And you know, like, things like saying like, I would love to, like, for instance, so on my, I think it was my 2016 vision board, was it, or 27? No, it was 20, oh my god, I can't remember. I'm sure it was my 2016 goals list going into 2017. I put that I wanted to go to the Maldives with a dream man, and obviously I hadn't met him by that point. So it was a total like ball out of the park moment of, is this gonna happen? And it did happen, but it happened in 2018. So for me, like, I'm like, okay, so it's not a failure. You do go and do these things you put down, but just not in the time frame you necessarily think. So this is why I think when we're looking at like a specific year, it's important. Like, you can say like, yeah, I'd love, you know, you could put the Maldives on your vision board. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is like, don't hold it. What I'm saying is, don't hold it to having to be this year. You know, see it as it will happen when it's meant to. And also, I did book it in 2017. So I booked the holiday. I just didn't go on it until 2018. So, you know, you've got different variations of that. You could say like, well, yeah, you did manifest it because you booked it in 2017. You just didn't go until 2018. So there's loads of ways we can look at this. But yes, you need to know what it is you do want, like whether that is locations of where you want to travel in the world, things you want to achieve, or places you want to go, or people you want to meet. Like if you want to manifest the dream person or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, whatever, like it's really good to get specific about that. But we want to leave room for interpretation, because then you open yourself up to all possibilities. And what I found is that when you open yourself up to all possibilities, it lets whatever is meant to be come in so much quicker, smoother and easier, rather than you going all the way through 2019 and being like, why hasn't this happened? Why hasn't it happened? And then you finally let it go and it happens in 2020. Like that's sometimes what happens to me. So I think it's important to get clear. It's important to think, right, what is it I do want to achieve this year? And you know, 90% or even 100% of this stuff you will totally 100% achieve. But what my point I'm trying to get across here, and I don't know if I'm getting it across well, is to put the overall picture on an overall vision board. But for this year, make it, simplify it, keep it broad, keep it, you know, have a clear vision, but keep it open to all possibilities of anything happening, of you know, not like it has to happen. So you can put these things on there, and if it doesn't happen, keep it for next year, of course. But I think where I really struggled, especially with vision boards, is getting upset when it didn't happen that year, or getting upset when it didn't happen in that time frame. And we just can't control that. Like if we're not letting go of those things, like that is one thing we can control, but sometimes divine timing is something which is just inevitable. We can't control that, and all we can do is just flow and, you know, dance with the rhythm of life, and just take every day as it comes, and knowing that at the right time that will happen for sure. So once you've got concise, once you've like created your vision board, your goals list, whatever, you know, there's no right or wrong. Put as many or as little as you want. You can add to them as well. You don't have to, like, you know, make sure it's done the 1st of January. Like, you know, you've got pretty much all of January to kind of do it. I think what's most important is setting that intention. What's most important is doing it. So you can add to your list. But for me personally, I just like to kind of write everything down and then seal it up and put it away on my desk, and then read it at the end of the year to see what's happened. So that's another good one. But this year I think what I'm going to do is create my vision board and put it in my manifestation box, just to keep it, you know, away, out of sight, out of mind, so things can manifest a lot easier. So January, I think overall we kind of have a bit of a low. I feel like there's a lot of hype about January, of like new year, new me, whoop whoop whoop, and then we're like, what do we do? What do we actually do? So this is why I wanted to bring my book out, which is actually going to be out in 2 days time, guys. Spiritual Queen is out in 2 days time by the time you're watching this, so I'm super excited. So the reason why I wanted the book to come out like the 1st week of January was because we need that kick up the bum, we need that motivation, and we need that kind of guidance on how to manifest a dream life in 12 months. So that is what the whole essence of the book is. So if you haven't had a look at it, definitely have a look at it, because it will really help you to get clear and to really focus you this January, to realize what it is you want and take the appropriate actions and steps, and have like guidance on how to do that. But, you know, there's nothing like different we're doing. We can do this all year round. You know, I think January is just a really good setting point, because we have that 12-month period. We have that excitement. We have that new start. And there's new energy that comes in January. You know, from a really energetic point of view, there is new energy that comes in. We feel kind of, you know, upbeat. We're like, whoop, new year. Right, how are we going to change our next year? We have that opportunity to create the next 12 months of our life, and so forth. So this is why I feel it's important to really get clear in January. Like, you can manifest at any time of the year, of course, but January I feel is a really pivotal moment, because we can create those 12 months of our choice. We design those 12 months and we choose what we're going to feel throughout 2019 and every year. So definitely do your vision board, do your goals list, whatever feels good to you. Get goal setting. It is so important, it is so vital, and this is really gonna like set you up for what you're going to achieve. So your next step of law of attraction is obviously to believe and to take inspired action. So once you've created this goals list, manifestation board, whatever, What are you going to do to, you know, invite these things into your life? What are you going to do to help attract these things into your life? Can you take any inspired action? If you wanted to start a business, for instance, what can you do inspired action wise to help that business grow, to kickstart that business, to get the wheels in motion? A lot of emotional stuff, or, you know, dream partner manifestations, you know, the most of the work will be working on yourself, getting into a really good headspace and feeling good about yourself, working on your self-love. That's your inspired action. And, you know, putting yourself out there. If you want to put yourself on dating apps, if you want to you know, go and put yourself in situations where you could meet people, that's also your inspired action. It's just not clinging onto it with control, it's being relaxed about it. And the key to all of this is to really be relaxed and fluid and, you know, relaxed about it all, trusting and believing that your manifestations will come into fruition at the perfect time. So should you be looking at your goals list throughout 2019? Personally, from my perspective, I would say no. I would be like, shut it away until December. But some people may feel that they want to keep it out. They want to put it on their fridge. They want to put it on their main vision board. They might want to put it in a notebook or something. But, you know, some people do really love manifesting by looking at their vision boards, by looking at their goals list. So it's totally a personal choice of yours. Whatever feels right for you, whatever feels good. But, you know, as you guys know, I hate looking at mine because I'll be a control freak. So, you know, create a manifestation box. I've got a video on that. If you don't know what a manifestation box is, it just keeps it away, keeps it out of sight, and allows me to let go, which I think is so important in the manifestation process. So I hope this video has helped you guys. And like I said, my book is linked down below. So if you want to grab your hands on that to help you kickstart your 2019, then it certainly will. And it will give you some really good tips and tools of how to, you know, keep the momentum throughout 2019 and how to, you know, manifest your dream life over the next 12 months. So I can't wait to see all your vision boards, all your lists. Like, please do tag me in them online because I love to have a look at them and reshare them. So yes, please do let me know what you're gonna do for your goal setting, even in the comments below, because I reply to them all. Thank you so much guys for watching my video. I appreciate all your views and likes. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, because I would love to see you again soon. Don't forget you can join my free Law of Attraction support group over on Facebook. You can just type that in, the link's also down below. So you can join myself and other like-minded souls to talk all things spirituality and law of attraction, and, you know, we can all help each other with our goals list this year. So I hope you all have a fantastic January. I can't wait to see what you get up to, and I can't wait to see what you manifest this year, and I will see you in my next video, which will be next week. Lots of love guys.